again. I just want to give you a really quick rundown about the use of folders in Seesaw. It's a common misconception that these folders are used to group your activities and lessons you may be scheduling, where in Seesaw the folders are actually just to filter students' responses. So in a normal classroom situation, you would be tagging work that a student was posting, assigning that work to a particular folder. So at the end, if you wanted to go through all of their maths posts for assessment purposes or whatnot, that's where the folders come in handy for Seesaw. But it's going to be really handy in this particular situation as well if we move to home learning, because you might have a folder for each of the different subject areas. And I've showed you in that previous video how you can assign a folder to an activity as you're uploading it. And if you do that, when you come to the end of the day and you want to check your folders to just filter out and only look at one particular subject area, that is how you're going to do it. So to look at what you have in your folders in your journal, from this front screen, over there you can see next to class journal, above all the student's name, there is the icon of a folder. So if I click on there, I can see that in my class I have 4 items in the English folder, 0 in the HAS, 5 in maths, 7 in science and 0 in sound waves. And if I was to click on English, it would show me all the items I have in my English folder, in the classes English folder. And the same would go for maths and other folders that I have got as well. The other way that you can do this is you can click on a student's name and then the folders, and you can see that Addison has 2 items in her maths folder, in the maths folder I should say, sorry, and no other items in any other folder. Imagine though that if you were setting a sound waves lesson and you had the sound waves folder tagged for that lesson, at the end of the day you just come in, press the class journal, click on folders, click on sound waves, and all of those sound waves lessons from that day will show up there. Just helps sort responses. To create new folders, I guess if we're having, you can create as many folders as you like. Specialist lessons as well will want to create their folder so that their responses can filter into that folder, and so that on the days that they've left their lesson for the students, it's not going to be smattered in amongst lots of other different lessons in that class. So you click on that folder, you go down the bottom where it says manage folders, and here is where you can create a new folder. So new folder, choose your color, type your subject name, it might be art. I'll do another one for PE. And as I said, when you are creating an activity, I'm just going to quickly pull one up. I'm going to assign it to my class, and this is the step that you can then identify which folder you would like those responses to be filtered into. The other option is, if the students have already posted them and you haven't got folders enabled already, you can just go to each item. So this one here isn't assigned to a folder. Click on the little folder icon down here and choose which folder that would go into. That's science. And that's folders in Seesaw.